So the tech CEOs get to testify remotely while congressmen have to come to the seat of.
Well, I wasn't part of the, I don't serve on the Antitrust subcommittee, so
You know,
that's not clear to me what the arrangements were. I know things had to be deferred
yeah,
because of the John Lewis.
funeral. Yeah, the Lion State, which we had yesterday, on Monday and Tuesday.
So maybe that changed the dynamics, but I'm not quite certain.
I mean, they have a bad record with the African American community. I think only 2% of Twitter staff is African American. It's like 3% in in Facebook, et cetera, et cetera. I mean,
I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to the hearing. I'm actually going to.
yeah, but they're doing it remotely. It's not the same thing.
Oh, I know. I'm not part of that.
I know.
So, but I'm looking forward to listen. I don't think it's going to change the nature of the questions that are going to be asked. And I assume that they're going to be subjected to a similar level of scrutiny that William Barr was subjected to yesterday.
But Mr. Barr was in the hot seat.
I agree.
And these guys don't like to move anymore. So when you make the move to the people's house, it makes a difference. No?
We are in a pandemic, so but I wasn't.
You're here, sir.
I wasn't part of those negotiations. I'm here.
I mean, people like our firemen, nurses, police officers, soldiers are on the front line working.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
And same with you. You're here.
Let's see what. Sure.
I mean, many people in America, we just had John Lewis here in front of the Capitol. First time I think it's ever been live and say, people forget the importance and the diversity of the Congressional Black Caucus. You have Maxine Waters, you have, people are reporting that you may be the next Speaker of the House after Speaker Pelosi. How important is the Black Caucus in this time?
Well, one speaker at a time, and we have a phenomenal speaker, Nancy Pelosi, who continues to lead us forward. Congressional Black Caucus is the conscience of the Congress, and in that regard, John Lewis was our leader, our hero, our friend, our colleague, and our mentor. But the diversity of the House Democratic Caucus in general authentically connects us to the American people. We are, as a House Democratic Caucus, the most diverse body in the history of the Republic. More African Americans are now serving in Congress than ever before. More Latinos, more Asian Americans, more members of the LGBTQ community, Native American women serving in Congress for the first time in our history. The House was designed as the institution that is closest to the people and most authentically represents the hopes, dreams, aspirations, fears, concerns, anxieties, and passions of the people. Those were the words of the framers as they conceptualized what the House would represent. And because of our strong diversity, led by the Congressional Black Caucus, we are in a position to bring that to life for the American people.
And I think this is something that we're saying to domestic, but also foreign investors is, if you don't understand Black America, you can't understand the United States. And, I was just mentioning that, the prospect of you becoming Speaker of the House, but the power of the Congressional Black Caucus. You have so many chairmen, the chairman of the Financial Services Committee, Maxine Waters, and she's getting a lot of bipartisan bills, and that's sort of being forgotten in the press. I don't know if that's because of social media, we have those guys, or Wall Street Journal and other newspapers just overlook the contributions that
It's important to always remember that Black history is American history. The two are intimately connected and can never be separated.
All right.